Sector Rangers were a type of law enforcement group active during the era of the New Republic. When the rebellion fully defeated the Empire and formed their own government, Mon Mothma quickly passed a Military Disarmament Act that greatly reduced the size of their military forces. The intent behind this act was that Mon Mothma did not want a huge military presence, at least not one controlled by a galactic government. She reduced their military to a small peacekeeping force and left most judicial activities to individual planets and governments. She hoped that this would prevent another Galactic Empire type of situation from happening. However, this led to new rising tensions in the New Republic Senate. Not everybody liked this idea of military disarmament, with some senators claiming that the pendulum had swung too far in the other direction, meaning that they had taken too many precautions in order to ensure that the New Republic did not become another tyrannical government like the Empire. In order for both sides of the Senate to compromise, they came up with the Sector Rangers, a new organization that could balance the desire to have a stronger military presence without said military presence being too overbearing. To quote directly from the Scum and Villainy in-universe sourcebook, written from the perspective of Exantor Devo on page 102, the New Republic Senate tried to emphasize the freedoms that had returned to the public, but opponents to the new system were right to call out its shortcomings. The pendulum has swung too far, they said. It took years to find an equilibrium, which came in the form of the Sector Rangers, coordinated law enforcement that spanned borders and shared information. The Sector Rangers patrolled the galaxy and sought out criminal activity. I think a good comparison to them would be the real-world US Marshals of old, the ones that operated out in the American Midwest during the 19th century. Sector Rangers, as the name implies, were assigned to specific sectors of space to patrol and hunt down dangerous criminals. However, there were also elite Sector Rangers, referred to as Special Enforcement Officers, who were given more freedom in their duties by being allowed a wider and greater jurisdiction. These officers were allowed to cross between sectors in pursuit of their targets. Before the creation of the Sector Rangers, New Republic law enforcement had little ability to pursue threats and criminals. As we've seen in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, New Republic law enforcement had essentially become traffic cops. They patrol the galaxy and are aware of the existence of Imperial remnants and the criminal syndicates, but have almost no jurisdiction to do anything about them, because as per the Military Disarmament Act, it is left to the planets to deal with those criminals, not the New Republic. That type of situation doesn't work for planets like Tatooine, which has no real established government or law enforcement. The Sector Rangers, however, would be allowed to step in and help those planets. I do hope that the Rangers of the New Republic TV show is about the Sector Rangers, because this sounds like a really cool concept. I think it would be awesome to see the galaxy's underworld from the New Republic's point of view. Also, the show could give us a better idea of what the New Republic is like during its early years. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I hope you liked it. As usual, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.